you want to be the best pianist of all time? Do you want to win all gigs just with your fingers? It is easy as pronouncing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Play like a pro with Emmanuel Lugwe. Subscribe, drop a comment and share with your friends.
Yes, hi, what's up, my good people? This is Emmanuel Lugo, of course, your best online piano tutor from Kenya. Right, so in this lesson, we are going to look at a quick difference between the major, minor, and diminished chord. Now, most of you have been having a challenge, especially the beginners and intermediate, on how to form the major, minor, and diminished. Now, it's going to be a very open lesson, very precise lesson. I'm sure you're going to understand. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that tomorrow or next time I produce a new lesson, you are the first one to be notified. All right. So, as long as you understand the scale of a certain key, it is easy for you to form major chord, it is easy for you to form minor chord, and it is also easy for you to form a diminished chord. The difference between the three chords is very minimal. The difference is very little, very small. So we are going to look at how best we can make it easy for us to form a major, minor, and diminished in just 2 seconds. All right. So let me start from the key of C. I'm sure maybe most of you, even if you don't know anything about the keyboard or don't know a lot of things, but at least you can know the scale of C major chord or C major. You can play the major scale of key C because all the notes are natural notes. All the keys on the scale of C are white keys, or just to use a simple language, they're white keys. Okay, so this is the C major scale. So that means I have C, I have D, I have E, I have F, I have G, I have A, I have B, and I have C. So in a major scale, we have 8 notes. We have 8 notes, whereby the 8th one duplicates the 1, doubling its frequency. All right. So how do we form a C major chord? How do we form a C major chord? That is the first question you need to ask yourself. Or how do you form a major chord? So the formula is root, third, and fifth of the major scale. So we form the major chord by playing the root, third, and fifth. So this is 1, C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, F is 4, G is 5, A is 6, B is 7, and C is our 8. So we pick the 1, 3, and 5 in the major scale of key C. So the root is C, our 3 is E, our 5 is G. So this is a C major chord. This is a C major chord. This is a C major chord. Now, from the major chord, I want us to form a minor. I want us to form a minor. So, if you want to form a minor chord, you just bring a drop from E to E flat. So, we flatten the third. So, major, minor. We flatten the third. We play a minor chord. C minor. Very simple. So, from major, we flatten the third. That is E to E flat. We form a minor chord. Now, from this minor chord, we flatten the fifth also, G into G flat. So we will have formed C diminished. So major, we flatten the third to have minor. minor. We flatten the fifth also to form diminished. You see how it is very simple to form major, minor, and diminished chord in just 1 minute. So major, we flatten the third, we form minor. We flatten the fifth also, we form a diminished chord. Now, in a scale, normally we say the seventh chord is a diminished chord. That is why it is most important for you to know and to understand how to form the diminished chords. The diminished chords. For our case, the seventh chord in the key of C is the B. So if we can play the chords that associate with the key of C, then I'll play C major, D minor, E minor, F major, we have G major, we have A minor, and then the seventh one is B. So we play this chord, which is a diminished chord, B diminished chord. Then it resolves to the 1. You can hear how it resolves to the 1. So how do we form a B diminished chord? This is B major, 1, 3, and 5. Right, in the scale of B major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. So in the major scale of B, in the major scale of key B, the 1 chord is a major, which is B major chord. So how do we form a B major chord? We form playing B, D sharp, and F sharp. So we flatten the third, which is D sharp, into D. We form a B minor chord. B minor chord. B, D, and G flat. If we want to form a diminished, we flatten the F sharp into F. So this is a B diminished. It resolved to the 1. Okay, the last example that we can use so that we can understand major, minor, and diminished, we can use F sharp. Yeah, F sharp. Most of you play in the key of F sharp. Let's use F sharp as an example. So this is F sharp major. This is F sharp major. If we want to form F sharp minor, we flatten the A sharp into A. Right. Then if we want to form a diminished, we will flatten the fifth, which is C sharp, into C. So this is F sharp diminished chord. F sharp diminished chord. Now, when we talk of F sharp diminished chord, does not mean that you use it in the key of F sharp. Remember, every chord has its own use. You don't just because I form F sharp diminished chord or F sharp minor does not mean that I'm using it in the key of F sharp. So you need also to get to know where to use the chord. But how to form the chord is the most important thing. So major, minor, diminished. Very simple, very simple. So I was just trying to show you how you can form major, minor, and diminished chord in a very few seconds. Thank you guys. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe. I've said you subscribe. And if you have any question, just comment on the comment section below. I will consider your comment. Or you can WhatsApp me through my WhatsApp number. It is there at the top. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.